What's going on YouTube? This is What Would Josh Do, and I have a video for you guys today. D-Link sent me a new thing in the mail, and I want to go ahead and unbox it, show it to you, set it up, see what the quality's like. Yeah, let's do this. Alrighty, let's open this thing up. Got an actual knife this time, no more screwdrivers. I've had this for a while, I just didn't know where it was, and I found it in my closet. So I was looking for my SD card, and in the middle of looking for my SD card, I found that. Alright. Oh my. I was thinking, is this two things or is this just one thing? Because the box was kind of big. Like, this, oh my word. They definitely make some big boxes for their products. If you saw my router video that I'm still using and actually freaking love, you would know how big their boxes are. So this is their D-Link HD pan and tilt day-night network camera. This is actually kind of awesome because I've never had one that panned and tilted, so like you can use the app to move it left, right, up, down. It just swivels, pans, tilts, stuff like that. You got day and night vision you can use on your mobile phone. It does have cloud remote viewing. You can use wireless in, day, night. Micro SD card, record directly to a micro SD. So I'm hoping that we get some pretty good bit rates on this, because when you're trying to play back video and grab small detail, it is important to have good bit rate. We're going to test this thing out. Pan and tilt right there. There's some more information on the side here about requirements. So it just talks about minimum requirements, your computer, packaging contents, and then on the back here, here's some more information about it. You can pause that and read it for yourself if you would like to. So two-way audio, sound and motion detection, 720p. Again, 720p is nice, but we'll see how the bitrate is. You got an Ethernet port, that's awesome. You've got digital in and out control options, 5 volt, 2.5 amps, audio in and out, connects to microphone speakers, micro SD card slot, and wireless in antenna. So let's open this thing up and take the wrapping off of this thing. Alright, let's open the box up. It looks like it opens up from right here. And then this slides out. The box is empty. Nothing else in there. Start here, connected. You've got instructions on how to set it all up, warranty information, and a user manual. You've got the little audio out thing so you can connect a microphone or speakers. That's actually pretty cool. I'm guessing you could hook up like a much better microphone and audio system like across your whole home or something. We've got some mounting brackets here if you want to mount this thing up. We've got a power supply here, that 2.5 amp 5 volt power supply. I like that they actually named it D-Link because it's really annoying when you have thousands of these things laying around your house and they don't have like the product name, and I have to take a permanent marker and write D-Link Wi-Fi camera, but I don't have to because I know that it's a D-Link thing and I can figure out the amps and volts by the back of the thing. You got the little bracket to mount it in. Don't know if I'll be doing any mounting. I am in an apartment, so I won't be able to put it outside the apartment. So this swivels back and forth and you just lock it in place. And you got the two little screws there. In here, we have the star of the show. But first, let's pull out the Ethernet cable. They do provide that. It's a flat cable. I really like the flat cables. They're easier to hide and manage. It just looks a little bit cleaner. And then in here, we have another piece of the bracket mounting stuff. And this is empty, so we can set that to the side. Alright, whoa. Let's take this bad boy out of here. Alrighty, let's peel this little thing off of the camera. My word, they make sure that's I can't even talk, that's protected. Alright. We have that cable that we can plug into the back of that right there. You got a reset button, Ethernet. Never seen these, don't know how to use them. I mean, I've probably seen them, just don't have anything to hook up into them. It's probably for like a nice control unit or something. Then there's your power, so let's go ahead and do that. Alright, you can also see the little speaker right here on the side. I'm assuming that would be the speaker. There's your micro SD card and your one push button setup. Let's go ahead and plug this in. Little red light right there. Whoa. It's moving. That is so freaking cool. I think I'm going to really like that. I haven't really read the manual yet, so I don't know how big of an SD card you can use. We're going to throw a 128 gig SD card in there and see if it works. So go ahead and put that in there and push it in. To set this up with the computer, it looks like you go to mydlink.com/support and you'll extract the files. If you don't have a D-Link cloud router, you can use Windows or Mac computer through the setup wizard. Oh, there we go. Zero configuration setup. You can use the Ethernet cable. Press the button there, the light will light up. From any computer, open a web page to mydlink.com and log into your account. Once the MyLink detects your camera, a device will connect. So, okay, I'm going to connect this to the Ethernet port temporarily, and I'm guessing from there I'll be able to set up. I've never used this WPS. We're going to try that, though. It says hold it for 5 seconds. We're going to do that. So, 5, 4, 3, 2, 1, and it should blink or do something. Okay, it's not doing anything, so we'll let it go. Oh, looks like there's a little blue light. Now we got to go over to our router and press the button on there. Okay, so what I did was I held the button down for a couple seconds and the little lights on here changed. So that's pretty cool. I've never actually used that before. That actually makes it very easy and simple to set up. So now this thing is talking to our network. I can go to the D-Link page. I can register this little camera here. So I'm going to go ahead and do that and I'll be back. I went to the My D-Link account and it said that there was a new device that used the zero configuration, which is pretty cool that it told me that. And it asked me to, if I want to add it or whatever. So I went ahead and pressed yes. It told me that there was an update right away. And I just went ahead and pressed update now. And now this little green light here is flashing. So this is probably going to take just a minute. And then we'll be right back when it's done. Alright, so after a while, and I do mean it took several minutes, the little upgrading firmware screen went away and then I could live view the camera. Also, you could also choose to check a box under settings for motion detection, and you define an area that you want to detect motion in, and if motion occurs in that area, it will alert you. Like, for instance, say you have your entire living room in there, but you don't want to be notified every time your cat gets on the couch or something. You can actually set a motion for just the door, and if there's any motion around the door, the area you assign, then it will actually alert you of that. So that's pretty freaking awesome. Alright, so I'm going to go ahead and scan this little barcode here for the Android app. And then open browser. Should bring up the Google Play Store. There we go, My D-Link Lite. This is a free app. They also do have a paid version. And I got a new Google Opinion Rewards survey, so that's pretty awesome. I'm going to go ahead and get the paid app. And I do have some Google Play balance. Go ahead and buy this app so I can view the camera. Again, there was a free version, but I like to have the pro versions whenever possible because they provide more features. Usually they're ad-free. You know, always better to go with the paid version if you can do it. So connecting to mobile hotspots may occur charges. Do not show me that again. We're going to go ahead and sign into our cloud account here. Once I'm signed in, I can see my camera right there and my router. So I am using the router from D-Link and now their camera. There's the model number, and that's pretty cool. Let's turn the speakers down and let's go ahead and see what we can do with the dragging. Oh, look at that. I moved it and whoa, holy cow. That is pretty freaking awesome. Let's go up. Let's go middle. Let's see what that does. Oh my word, this is awesome. What if I can get it right at the camera? Let's see. A little more up and to the right. There is a little bit of a delay when you move it, but it's not too bad. That's pretty cool. So we can change the quality to 480 for the viewfinder. Let's go look down. Very, very quiet. I can barely hear that from here. So let's move it up just a little bit. And hi there. Oh my word, this is pretty cool. What's auto? Oh, you could choose whether it's like the night and the day and stuff like that. That's pretty cool. We'll choose auto. Hello? Hello? Oh, I can hear my voice in the little speaker right here. Testing 1, 2, 3. That's pretty cool. You're not able to hear it because I'm using a like directional microphone that's facing towards my voice, but I can hear everything I'm saying right now through this little speaker here. I'll go ahead and throw a little 32 gig in there, just to, because that's FAT32 and that should work just fine. Now it says we need to refresh this page. This is pretty cool. I'm really liking this. So you can just drag it over. It'd be kind of cool if it had like a little image right there, like a thumbnail of, like, say it took a screenshot of this view right here, and then it showed that little thumbnail right there, so you can know that, hey, my microphone was right here, so let's go ahead and go right there. So that's one suggestion I would like to see. Just a quick little, this takes a quick little screenshot of this big picture right here, and then puts a little bitty one right there that you can, you know, hopefully you understand what I'm trying to say. And you got the date and the time up there, which you do need to adjust that. But see, like right now I have no clue where it's gonna end up pointing. Like, I'm assuming down here to the left would be me. So let's go ahead. Well, now we have to wait for it to adjust itself. See, it went over there. I guess it's reversed. There was something in the settings about that, reverse pin and tilt direction. So we'll go back. Now we'll choose it. Oh, okay. See, I would definitely love to see a little thumbnail of this entire, this, like, say a screenshot of this right here, but put it up there as a tiny little thumbnail so I can see where it's going to be when I let my finger off of it. Because once you let your finger off of it, you have to wait a few seconds for it to find that spot. So far, I'm really liking it, but I would definitely love to see that as a feature in the future. I will have a link to this little camera in the description if you want to purchase one for yourself. I think this is pretty awesome. The fact that you can be away from home and actually not just have like your entire area in there. You can move it around and choose the area you want to view while you're away from home. I think that's pretty freaking awesome. You can have a two-way communication. If you get a motion detection that someone walked in, you can talk to your kids or your husband or wife or whoever it was that just walked in that door and say, hey, how you doing? There's the little microphone right there for talking. And then you can see the little night vision lights right there. All right, so I hit the little settings button and I haven't changed anything yet. When the SD card is full, please, I'm going to go ahead and continue and overwrite. I can format my SD card. Let's go ahead and do that because I was using it in an Android phone, so I don't really know what all was on it. But you can see how much space is available, and you can play back the media files that are saved on that SD card. I might follow this video up with a future review if I figure some more things out. If some new features are released, I'll follow this up with another video and do a review, letting you guys know how I feel about it, because obviously this is my first time with the product. I don't know everything there is to know about it. If you enjoyed this video, please let me know by giving it a thumbs up. If you didn't like it, please let me know by giving it a thumbs down. Again, I will have a link to this camera in the video's description. And we'll go ahead and take a quick little look at that bottom part right here. You can see this screws into the bottom here. And then you can mount that on here if you want to mount it up high somewhere. I'm just going to honestly let it sit like this on a shelf and view the area that I'm trying to record. This is What Would Josh Do, and I'm out.